Hey Rochester, I'm Emily.
And I'm Nicole, and here's what's hot in the Rock.
We're bringing you the latest on what's going on around the Flower City.
The events you can't miss and businesses you need to know about.
The food, the neighborhoods, the insider tips.
And of course, the real estate tea. Whether you've lived here forever or brand new to the 585.
We'll keep you plugged in on everything that's happening right now. So let's jump in, because this is what's hot in the Rock. Hey everyone, welcome to the Rochester Rundown and what's hot in the Rock. I'm Emily.
And I'm Nicole. This is a podcast where we talk about what's happening in Rochester, real estate stories, and things that make you say, only Rochester.
Oh my God, how much time do we have?
Oh.
There's so many things that make me say only in Rochester.
Oh my goodness.
And we're definitely talking about one of them today because we're talking about freezing water, funny client moments, and a design choice that, Nicole, I can no longer ignore nor live with.
Hey, well, let's jump in. Pun fully intended.
All right. So what is hot in Rochester this week? Even though it may be freezing outside, Rochester is still showing up. And what is hot is the annual Rochester Polar Plunge.
If you've never heard of it, the Polar Plunge is an annual event where the brave, slightly unhinged people jump into icy water to raise money for charity. It marks Rochester's 26th annual Polar Plunge. 26 years of craziness, guys.
Unhinged. This will be our third year, fourth year? I can't remember.
Well, I missed last year because I was sick.
Okay.
So you're fourth, my third.
Yes, we do sponsor a team here at Norchar. We have our Norchar Polar Plunge team, which always has room for people to join. So if you guys love listening to us, we're even more fun to dive into crazy cold water with.
For sure.
So the Rochester Polar Plunge actually, it would not be an episode without us.
I know.
Messing up our words, tripping on our tongues.
That's why they love us. We're real.
We're uncut, guys. This is real. So the Polar Plunge supports Special Olympics New York. The funds that are raised through this help year-round training and competition for over 66,000 athletes across the state. And some of these athletes will be there that day.
Yes.
They come up on stage and speak and talk about how much this means to them. You know, how that the Special Olympics have been able to create inclusive Olympic-style sports for them. And it's all at no cost. Yeah, no cost to them, their families, or their caregivers.
I love that.
But another thing that I love, on top of being a fundraiser for the Special Olympics, which is amazing, I really feel that the Polar Plunge is so much about community and doing something a little wild for a great cause.
Absolutely. We kind of connected there our first year when we started in real estate.
I think so too. It was almost like a trauma bond.
For sure.
I mean, that first year, you guys, we got there and they had bulldozers breaking up the ice because we couldn't even do the Polar Plunge. It was so frozen by the shore.
When I saw those bulldozers come out, I almost turned around.
Same. I can't believe that we did it. I mean, my husband dove in like on his back. He came out, he had icicles in his ears.
Oh my gosh. And my husband followed after your husband. I think he was led.
Maybe. I mean,
and he dove all the way in as well. We went in hand.
We did.
The first year was to our
knees.
I think our knees.
Yeah. Last year we were at least waist deep.
Yes.
I will never get my head wet.
This year we're going to go where?
Belly button.
Okay.
Just above the waist. I can't do that. I mean, maybe I'm old fashioned, but I feel like I'm going to get sick if I get my hair wet in that cold.
I agree. Not going under, but I'm definitely going to go a little deeper this year.
Yeah. And you know what? You don't even have to plunge if you don't want to. You can still fundraise. You can still cheer. And there is no plunge police there. Though, I don't know. I think our broker Craig could qualify as the plunge police.
For sure. So we're officially putting it out there. Come join our team. Come hang out with us.
Yeah. If you want to go all the way under, if you want to go ankle deep and call it a day, come join us. It is so much fun. And a little quick pro tip is that there are photographers in the water. So if you decide to go in the water, try to make it out to them and get an amazing plunge
That
photo.
sounds very far. That sounds way too far for me.
I have seen myself in some of the plunge photos. It's never
We
in the
were
water.
in the news last year, I think, you and I.
For me, it's always running as fast as I can back to the tent, like screaming.
But it's so much fun and for a great cause.
It is so much fun. I agree. But on top of just this polar plunge at Lake Ontario Beach Park that day, it is also the Lakeside Winter Celebration.
I love the celebration.
I do too. It's another annual favorite at Ontario Beach Park, and it's another really fun way just to lean into winter because let's be real, people, the holidays are over. We need something.
Oh gosh, we're ready to get outside.
Mother Nature is not ready for us to get outside. So, okay, the Lakeside Winter Celebration has ice and snow sculpture demonstrations, a snow sculpture contest, horse-drawn sleigh rides, live music, and a chili challenge, and an ice skating rink. There's winter activities. I guess there's even a fireworks display over the Genesee River at 6:15 on Saturday.
Oh, I never catch that. Have you ever?
No,
Yeah.
I never did either. And they have like food vendors and hot drinks and all that crazy Rochester. We're just going to do this no matter the cold anyway energy.
And don't forget the restaurants, the pubs around the Charlotte neighborhood. They're offering specials all weekend.
That is so true. And you know what? One other thing that I want to point out. So that Lakeside Winter Celebration is really Saturday, like most of those activities and everything. Sunday is the Polar Plunge.
Yes.
However, this year the Polar Plunge is doing something new, Nicole. There's also a cool school mobile plunge at Nazareth on Friday the 30th at 4 p.m. And that one is geared more towards high school aged plungers and younger.
But you've brought your kids to the actual...
I do. So my youngest, he is 13 now. He will be with me at Lake Ontario, and he is cut from the same cloth as his father. He goes head in, everything. It terrifies me as a mother. I feel like, he's going to get sick. This is not normal behavior.
Hey, they've never gotten sick so far, so.
Well, and truth be told, I think the whole reason he comes is for the chicken wings after.
We love a good chicken wing
It
after.
might be why I go as well. And I will say, Windjammers, oh my goodness, the creme de la creme of chicken wings.
Top tier for sure.
So good. So
switching over a little bit to a little house talk.
Oh boy, Nicole, this is going to be an interesting one.
Oh, it is. Funny client stories.
We're keeping it light today, huh?
Yeah, we're keeping it light.
Well, if you've worked in real estate long enough, you've seen some things and you have some stories.
We've seen some things, guys.
And I will say, I'm going to go first on this one because I don't think my story can top Nicole's, so I don't want to follow it.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
So I'm going to start with this gem. You go through a lot of houses and you realize that a lot of people are collectors. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people collect a lot of different kinds of things. And one thing we've seen a lot of is dolls.
People wouldn't realize how many creepy things or weird things that we see.
And again, this is not meant to offend anybody, to each his own. But I have to tell the story. This was really my first month in real estate. I went into a house for a showing and we opened the front door into a big living room that had 3 walls of floor to ceiling shelves.
Oh, the open shelves that you spoke about?
Maybe this is what has traumatized me and why I don't like open shelving. Because on those shelves, Nicole, I kid you not. I mean, I don't know how many square feet of shelving this was. A lot. Okay. Floor to ceiling, 3 walls filled with somebody's collection in jars. Doll heads.
What?
Floating doll heads.
Oh my gosh.
Thousands of them. And I'm not talking like cute baby dolls. They were horror baby dolls.
Oh my gosh.
And then they had horror baby dolls in all the beds, sleeping in all the beds. The wife would not even come in the house. She took one step
exactly
in
why.
and she said, no, this is not the one. This house is not the one. But it was very interesting. And I'm not going to lie, I had nightmares. It was not Halloween.
Oh my, I was going to say, was it for a particular holiday? Maybe they were doing like
This was not seasonal.
No?
This was just somebody's collection. And if you're listening and it was yours, all the more power to you. I can tell that you really curated a lot of items and worked hard on that. Just because it's not my thing doesn't mean it shouldn't be yours.
It's somebody's. I wonder where those, did that house ever sell?
I don't know. I didn't follow up on it.
You were afraid to even Google the street name.
PTSD. It was a whole thing. I still am scarred by it.
Oh my gosh. Well, not so, I guess, creepy as yours. And like, again, no one's, your style is your style. But I
Equally
also
unique.
too, on a showing, I took one of my investors. We see tons of homes, so we see a lot of different things. Nothing really kind of stands out to us or is too wild. But this one happened to be one of those things where we both were at the front door, afraid to take a few steps in. So we get to the house.
What on earth? I mean, you've seen quite a bit in most
We
investors.
have,
so
we
what could it have been that
So we get to the front
startled
door
you?
and we open the door, and this was a property where the tenant was going to show the property because she was there and she did not want to leave the home during the showings.
Okay.
It was very important for her to be there. So we walked in.
Especially if they have valuables or things.
Yeah,
Sometimes they get
for sure.
worried. That
Absolutely.
makes sense.
That's
Okay.
fair enough. So we walk in. She said the door was going to be open. She didn't want to, have to open the door for us. So we walk in.
Oh,
and
no, she didn't welcome you, like open the door. You just walked right in.
We just walked in. So we were told that the door was unlocked. We walked in, and there is a nice sectional right in front of us filled
What?
with
You're scaring me.
The tenant was sitting in the middle alongside 4 other mannequins.
Oh, my.
Fully dressed mannequins in satin pajamas.
Wait a minute. All the mannequins were wearing satin pajamas?
They were wearing satin pajamas.
What was the tenant wearing?
She had matching satin pajamas.
Oh my gosh, they all had. Was this a Friday night? This sounds like a Friday night.
I think it was like a Thursday night, but there were cocktails out. So it was a night for them, whether it was a Friday or not.
Even the mannequins had cocktails?
The mannequin had
seems
cocktails.
like a waste.
They had side tables set up. They had their hair. I mean, their hair was nice and done. Each mannequin had a brush on their side table.
Oh, wow.
Individually for each mannequin.
Well, you don't want to share hairbrushes.
No.
That's a no-no.
And they also had a nice little cozy slippers.
Oh my! Now I'm starting to get jealous.
I mean,
actually.
they were so fancy in there. So we kind of walked in, and I didn't know who to address first.
I'm not going to lie. If somebody handed me a pair of silk pajamas, slippers, a cocktail, and a brush to do my hair, I might not say no.
I mean, it looks like it was a nice little night in for those people per se.
My gosh. What did they say about the mannequins? Did you guys comment like, oh, sorry to interrupt or anything?
Well, we asked, was it okay to come in, and it was a welcoming situation, and she said yes, and she was happy to kind of, give us a rundown on how the cost of living has gone up, and she's trying to feed 4 other mouths, and things were expensive.
Cocktails for all those mannequins.
And she was hoping that her
my
rent
gosh.
didn't go up so that she can still afford the place and
Wow.
the mannequins.
Wow. So the question is, did your investor love the house?
We did not love the house. No, the wife was there actually, and she too felt like she was not, it wasn't clicking for her. It wasn't a thing for her.
Those vibes are strong, people. Listen, first impressions mean a lot.
But it was funny. Me and my investor, we still joke about it now, and I may have a picture that he took that I can drop in the chats to show you
that
guys.
That would be amazing. I hope that you still have that picture.
I will look in my little Rolodex to see.
Amazing. Okay, enough doll talk here. We're going to get ourselves in trouble. Let's go on to our...
And for the record, we love dolls.
We love dolls. And again, to each their own.
Yes.
No offense. I'm sure I have things that other people would think, I don't know, that look down upon. I don't know. Just saying. No judgment.
No judgment. Just funny stories.
Just funny
funny
stories. Exactly. All right. So let's get into our rock recommendation.
Yes.
What local spot are we recommending this week?
This week, we are loving Salty Girl Cafe.
Loving.
Oh my gosh. It was such a great place to go to have our little meeting there. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, it's only been open a couple months. It opened at the end of 2025, and it's located right on Commercial Street in East Rochester. So it's super easy to get to, right off 490, plenty of parking. I loved it there.
I did too. Very cozy, delicious food, breakfast, lunch. It's a great meeting space, like I said before. It was very vibrant, I felt like, when I went in there too.
Agreed. It definitely has an aesthetic that, is very inviting. It's got like a lot of pink and gold, and it has like upholstered chairs as opposed to just like hard tables and chairs if you want to sit in them.
I felt very fancy in there.
Fancy.
And they have a nice, cute little boutique in the back that you can do a little shopping while you're eating.
Yeah.
I love a good shopping, eating situation.
Well, and what I loved about it too is that the food is really health conscious.
Very.
So they're very focused on clean, nourishing food that fuels your body. I had the cowboy bowl, which was like a steak, broccoli. It was very simple, but delicious. And you could tell it just wasn't highly processed.
Yes.
They have a lot of bowls, salads, wraps, sandwiches, smoothies. I got the chia seed pudding that was delicious, brought that home.
I got the salmon bowl and it was very delicious and very fulfilling too. I was full after it and it was good. A healthy option.
I was jealous of that bowl because it had some like mango salsa or something that looked so
I love a good mango.
Good. Same. But definitely, I mean, there were people with babies and kids. We were there with our favorite stager.
Yes.
It is, I definitely think, a place worth checking out.
Put it on your list. Definitely.
Put it on your list. I'm going back. Are you going to go back?
I'm going back.
I'm going back. I'm bringing my family. I know my daughter would love it.
And you can bring pets there too. I saw a few people with dogs and everything too. So
wow.
Yeah,
Like a service animal.
Yeah, maybe a service animal. Let me clear that up before.
Yeah, right. We don't want to get in trouble. Yeah.
I'm going to call Salty Girls and to confirm that, and I'll put in the chat if it's allowed.
Okay, sounds good. So our sold or not sold, which is my favorite part of the show, I feel really strongly about this week's. Nicole, today's topic.
Doom, 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 doom.
Carpeted bathrooms.
I never really understood the need for it.
I mean, I get it. You get out of the shower, you're cold. It's nice to have warm feet, right?
There's a whole market of bathroom carpets and rugs and things like that.
I mean, it's true. You do. You get a mat. Why do you need wall-to-wall carpet? Because more specifically, yes, wall-to-wall carpeting in a bathroom.
Yes.
What happens when your toilet overflows?
Gross.
Or even just like my kids don't always close the shower curtain tight.
Oh my gosh, for sure. Or my daughter's dropping makeup and things like that all over the floors. Oh my gosh,
the makeup. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, okay. I am definitely not sold on carpeted bathrooms. If I ever bought a house that had a carpeted bathroom, it would be the first thing to go.
It has to go. That would be number one for me as well.
Well, on this topic though, how do you feel? I've also seen some carpeted kitchens.
Definitely no. No.
Again,
it's a disaster waiting to happen, I feel like.
I feel like you'd be shampooing your carpet like twice a week.
Absolutely. It's hard enough to keep making sure I'm mopping and sweeping every day.
You dropping food, things splatter, all kinds of stuff. It just doesn't seem hygienic.
Yeah, no. It's a no for me for both. The bathroom and the kitchen is a heavy no.
All right, definitely. And I think, did this come about in the 70s, do you think? Because it seems very dated.
Yeah,
too.
I don't see it often.
Yeah,
I don't see it often at all. Now, I do see, like you said, nice little mats, some in the kitchen right in front of like your stove or your sink and things like that.
That
but
I can get on board with.
Fully carpeted? No.
All right. So, Nicole, we are not sold on the carpeted bathroom or kitchen.
So if I'm listing your property and there's carpet in the bathroom or the kitchen, we are talking about pulling it up.
It's going. It's gone. All right, so before we wrap up, Nicole, what is next in Rochester for us?
So Valentine's Day is coming up, and we're going to be doing some highlights on local restaurants, cozy winter vibes, things that you can tap into to kind of enjoy the Valentine's Day season.
Maybe someplace to spend a date night?
I love a good date night.
All right, I love that. So let's get ready to share all our local Valentine's ideas soon. So stay tuned, people. Stay tuned. And if you love this episode, make sure to follow, rate, share what's hot in the rock. And as always,
cheers to Rochester.
To Rochester.